Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. That's Nettie Liddell.
And that's Brett Chapin.
We have the pleasure of talking with stage and screen actors and father and daughter, Mr. Robert Towers and Mrs. Kristen Towers-Rolls. If you have any questions for either one of them, go ahead and give us a call at 1-800-336-2225.
We would always love to hear from you.
We would.
Yes.
And Robert, you're working on something right now, aren't you?
Yes, I'm about to do a movie called Utopia, which looks very interesting to me.
Which was a stage show in Los Angeles here for a couple of years, I think. Yeah.
Utopia. What a name.
Yes, I'm not going to say much about it, but it'll be when it comes back, comes out, I'll come back on and we'll talk about it. But it's got a really interesting cast and people you haven't seen in a while. Tom Arnold is in it. And,
love him.
Yeah, and what was the lady's name in Ghost Whisperer? That she's in that too.
Sarah Michelle Gellar?
No, Ghost Whisperer.
Oh, the other Sarah.
The other Sarah.
What is her name?
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Jennifer Love Hewitt. I knew it was one of those three named
Actually, I was
people.
on that show, so I should know that. So, and you know, it was. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, we've talked about checkered careers. You know, you sometimes do odd stuff. Like Kristen used to help me when she was very little. I did the Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss's Cat in the Hat. I got to know Ted Geisel, Dr. Seuss, very well.
Oh wow!
And he gave me permission to do these stories. And I could no longer, after a while, I could no longer do the face of the cat because Random House owned the rights to that. So what I did was I created a character called Mr. Anybody, and would take a hat tree. And all the stories I'd tell the kids were in the hats, and I put a hat on. There'd be a story in there, and then I would tell. So she used to carry my hats for me at one time when she was little. So,
and what was so cool is last year we had a Dr. Seuss birthday party for two of our daughters, and my dad did Dr. Seuss stories at that party. So it was passed on to my children. I have pictures, and it was really fantastic. Really brought me back.
Those cycles, you know, we always talk about that. There's another cycle for you.
Sure. So are they going to be involved in the arts? They're currently involved in the arts, aren't they?
They've made more money than I did last year. My two older daughters did national commercials last year for Target and Kaiser and Humana. And the Humana commercial was really special because my middle daughter, Michaela, got to shoot that with Grandpa Bob here. And they both made a bundle. So there you go. Commercials, if you don't know acting, commercials, these are really the bread and butter of how actors survive in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, for about, 20 some odd years, I did a character for McDonald's called Captain Crook, the pirate.
Yes.
And, you know, there was Ronald, there was McDonald, then there was Ronald, and there was Big Mac, and all these guys. And most of them played by little people, and I was a taller little person, so I play Captain Crook, and it's amazing. So they would often see those things.
Oh yeah,
too.
and I grew up on the set of McDonald's commercials. It's really
Very
neat.
cool.
Help these guys grow up. Oh, don't tell me we're running out of time.
We're running out of time, guys. Real quick, before we go, what's some advice that you would give to actors coming out to LA for both of you? Kristen?
I would just say that you absolutely need to act. So if that means you're coming out here and you need to wait tables during the day, you need to keep acting. Because a lot of people come here and they've done a ton of theater and they want to be in film and television, but they don't act anymore.
They get afraid to, get a project going. My advice is be yourself.
Very good advice.
Be yourself. Don't get caught up. Be yourself. I like that a lot, too.
Makes a lot of sense. Kristen Towers-Rolls and Robert Towers.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
For any information on Kristen, you can go to kristentowers-rolls.com. For information on Robert Towers, go ahead and go into IMDb.
Or say a prayer or something.
Something like that, yeah. And next week, we're going to be talking to Mr. Colin Mitchell from Bitter Lemons.
So excited.
Well as Karina and Monica from Seasonal Creations Catering. So we're looking forward to talking to them. They might be bringing us some food. Who knows?
Ooh. Oh,
Lucky.
yeah. You bet.
Stuff. So we'll see you next time right here at 3 p.m. on La La Land with Brett and Nett on CRN Digital Talk. See you at the top.
Love ya.